and welcome back to the Daily Smiles podcast. And today, I'm going to be talking about something that actually happened to me at school today. Kind of getting in a little trouble. Yeah, it's fine. So, which was kind of stupid. Well, not really. So, they made a stupid state law in Kentucky, which is where I live. And Kentucky, they made a law at, not every school, but I think probably most or some of the schools, which just made me a little mad. Just a little mad. That's it. Just a little. A little mad. So, yeah, I'm not going to tell you which school I go to because, that's a little privacy. But, so, I had a GoPro at school because, I like filming. Everybody knows I like filming. That's what I like to do. And there's nothing wrong with it, trust me. So, the bad thing that happened was that the GoPro, and the stupid rule was you could not have any electronics out at any time, not even the end of the day while you're waiting to leave, that's kind of stupid. But, if your mom or dad even texted, said no to that, which is dumb. But, so, then, so I was about to just record something like, we're going to blah, blah, blah class, But, so, there's this teacher, I'm not going to say her name. So, she's a girl, she's I don't know, she's not old, like my homeroom teacher. This is my math teacher. So, she's sometimes kind of annoying, but, she's decent. She's definitely in the top 2 teachers, best teachers. So, what happened was whenever I was about to record, so this is when my nerves and my nerves just spiked up. She said, what is that? And then I lied. Well, I didn't lie. Well, I kind of did. And that's whenever she said, I said, she said, what is it? And I said, it's a box. Because I'm not going to say it's a GoPro. That's kind of random. Nobody has a GoPro in school. Never seen anybody have that in my entire life of school. Or a camera or a phone. Well, a phone, yeah. So, and this doesn't fit with it, but my friend Marshall, actually, he wanted me to bring my own camera. Which, hold up, I'll show you that. So, here it is. It's in a green bag. My aunt actually gave it to me. She's nice. She's really nice. She's a photographer. She does baby photographing, pictures for your baby. Now she does something else. It's still pictures, but I don't know. Let's try to do some ASMR here, Try to do some ASMR here, Okay, not too bad. Yeah, I'm not good at ASMRing yet. Maybe will be. Whoops. So these are lens protectors, Made in, guess, 3, 2, 1, Taiwan. 3, 2, 1, Taiwan. Kind of rhymes. So, if you ever wondered that what it looks like on the inside of the camera, I've used it a lot. Lens thing, I'm going to take a picture with it, but haven't done that in a pretty hot minute. Here is the other, I don't even know what you call it. A little dusty. So, you can see there's a red dot. Can you see that? Easily. It's here. It's right there. It looks a little different, but there was another red dot right there. And you need to line them up. Then, twist it. Comes right on. Then, turn it on. On button's right there. Dang, pretty nice. Forgot about this, bruh. Listen. I like the sound of whenever it turns on or takes a picture. That's the picture. Doesn't look too good on the camera, but whenever you put it on a cereal. But whenever you put it on a computer, looks way better. So yeah, that's kind of easy to understand. So let's get back to it. The school stuff, So Miss Leslie, So I actually didn't know. I swear I didn't know. I was recording me walking in like the hallway or something, or the cafeterias for like an orchestra practice or something. But it was a clear shot of this boy's booty. I probably knew him because I know every kid in the entire school. Not every girl, but every single boy. Probably can name them off the top of my head while I'm in school, but now can't. Because, lazy at school. Home. Don't want to. I'm a fat bozo, probably like you. So, she called the principal, So when it gets a little spicy. So that's whenever I'm literally sitting in Miss Galloway's class. She's like this history, or what is it where you learn about the world and maps? I don't even know what the subject is called. Science, history. I don't know. So, I'm literally nervousing my booty off sitting in there, and I literally feel like adrenaline. Like it's scary thinking about the principal, just walking in saying, "Where's Jack?" But he didn't say, "Where's Jack?" He didn't say that. He walked to a boy because he probably knew every boy knows me. I don't know how, but he just did. So he asked a kid, which his name's Jackson. He's actually my fourth cousin. He was my friend before I even knew he was my fourth cousin. And so he asked him where I am, and Jackson told him, of course, he's not gonna lie to the principal, and then he came over to me and he said, "Hey bud, can I grab you for a second?" And then I followed him, of course. It was to this empty room. He didn't even know it was empty. He looked at it and said, "Let's go in here and talk." And he said, "Can you delete these 2 videos that you took in the school because I don't know how to work this thing?" And then I said, "Yeah, sure." Deleted them. Then everything was fine, And then, so after that, he told me to get it whenever I am leaving for school, right? You feel like that wouldn't be a big problem, But then that's whenever I left. Whenever I wasn't leaving, for some reason the teacher told me to go to his office and get it. But I went to his office. He wasn't there. Okay, so this is when I got a little scared. I was like, "Where is he? Did he forget?" And then, so I asked one of the people in there. Their name was Miss Jody, I think. So that's whenever I asked her. Yeah, I asked her, and she was like, "Where?" And I was like, "Where is he at?" He told me that I had a little camera, and she asked me like, "Why do you need it?" And she said, "Did you get in trouble?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, which just kind of annoying. They're like, "You got in trouble." I thought that's what would happen. Like, shut up. So then she said he's outside. Then I went outside to get the camera, because the teacher told me to get the camera. So, which was really weird that he said, "Where's your car?" And I was like, "My car's not here. I'm not leaving." Then he said, "Why'd you come down here?" I said, "My teacher told me to come down here." And he was like, "Well, I'm gonna wait until you leave," which is what he originally said. Yeah, that's when don't know why I didn't really know why the teacher said go down. But then I just went back up, and then actually before I went up, he was talking to a police officer. Her name's Miss Missy. I know her. He said, "I'm gonna talk to Miss Chrissy if this is a body cam." I don't know what the flip he was thinking. It's a GoPro. How do you not know what a GoPro is? It's a little camera a body cam is for police officers. Does this kid not know, like, that I'm not a cop? Because I don't think he knows that I'm not a cop, bro. Like, a little bro just doesn't know. Like, that's just stupid. Like, first of all, it doesn't even look like a body cam. Then it doesn't even look like a body cam. Like, what is this kid on? Or guy on? Men. What is this man on? This man. What is he on? He's on some crack, isn't he? I'm just kidding. But, so, I went back up the room, right? And so, that's whenever, that's whenever I told my friend Matthew. He was like, hope you get your GoPro back. Went down, came back up. I told him that, why didn't you get it? And then he just said, then I said, well, he said I have to wait until I actually leave, which, again, that's what he originally said. And, so that's whenever I just had to wait until my name, So, and then, that's, whenever my name popped up on the board, went down, and I got it, And then, so, that's whenever, didn't want to see him giving me it in front of my dad. Well, they actually messaged my parents, which is kind of weird for just having that, But went home, told my dad exactly almost what I just told you. He said, okay, that's kind of stupid. It is stupid that they do not have, they can't allow electronics. That's dumb. That truly is dumb. But, as you might have saw, well, I haven't even posted the video yet, but again, we are renovating the house. That video will come soon. A little soon. But, like, just not that soon, Like, it'll take a little bit, because of the work, and the work, and the more work, and the 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 work, and the... So, yeah. I think that's the end of this video. Really hope you enjoyed it. And we might see you later today, but maybe tomorrow. And we'll see you next time on The Daily Smiles. Peace.